Alright, guys, let's start this early. Oh, no. Okay, you know what? You can see me, you can hear me, but I realize I have to update deck tracker. Alright, let's do this. Well, I'm not doing Paladin, so we're doing either Hunter or Druid. Druid is insane. Druid. Alright, let's do Druid. I think I also have a quest for Druid, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I got a quest for Druid too. Let's do that.
You are right to awaken.
People are asking if Merps is okay. Only Merps knows if Merps is okay. Alright, I don't know if Merps is okay. Hunter is really strong. Hunter's always strong at the beginning of a meta, but I got a quest for Druid, so I'm gonna do that. Oh. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay, arena drafts is like not functioning right now. So I will actually need to go to our tier list and do this by hand. What's the highest tier list score one? What are we? We're Druid. I feel like it should not be N'Zoth. Actually, no, it might be N'Zoth. It's not gonna be Deathwing Dragon Lord. Definitely not. Genzo the Shark is pretty good, actually. People are like, oh, it's ADWCTA. He's gonna be boring and pick Genzo. But Genzo's pretty good. Yeah, it's gonna be Genzo. The sadness. That is the actual rating. So, are there a lot of 2-drops, guys, for people who've played this? Because I see a lot of 2-drops. If there's a lot of 2-drops, then I can skip some of these 2s. I don't really like a Mad Bomber here. I'd rather have a Starfire if I can. Quite a few? Okay, good. Because the theory was that there was going to be a lot, right? But you never know with practice. You can't not take... It's the 6th bucket. It has a penalty, right? It should have a penalty to it in terms of offering. Why do I keep getting this? It's still a 6-mana card. You can't take, like, 4 6-drops and still win the game. That's not going to happen. I need some 4-drops at some point, but I don't want to pick away from an insane card, especially in Druid, which is like made for these kinds of insane cards. I'm gonna do it. Right? Ooh. I like my Hench Clan Hogsteed, but Blessing of the Ancients is kind of what I want. How many more buff alls are we gonna get? Game Freak says you should have picked N'Zoth. Well, if it summons a bunch of scribes, right? They kill the scribes, and you're not going to generate the 1/1s. Maybe I should do this just to have a 2-drop. Or do I want my synergy first? Because I'm really, like, I'm already down this road, right, of eccentric scribes. I'm honestly torn. If I didn't have so many synergies already, I would take the Hench Clan Hogsteed. But now I kind of want to make sure that I get these, like, cards, right? You will get a lot of spells? I don't care about getting a lot of spells. I'm wondering if I will get buff all spells. Guza says pick new card. They're both new cards. Thanks for helping, Guza. Way to be helpful. I'll do this. Mark of Yasharaj, okay. Dreamway Guardian or another Mark of Yasharaj. Don't have Beast yet. I think I'll take a Dreamway Guardian. It is a spread. And I don't have Beast yet, and I can't guarantee that I'm going to get Beast. Spawn of N'Zoth is not terrible. Life Drinker is also not terrible. I think I'm going to push this thing. And do a Spawn of N'Zoth. On the board, buff everything. Let's go. Oh no, Life Drinker's a beast. I can Mark of Yasharaj it. That. Good. Hedge Clan, it's a beast. It's a 2-drop. Haunted Creeper is a beast. You guys are right. There's a lot of freaking beasts. I'm not going to get spell damage. That's not how this deck is going to work. But do I want a raptor? I think I kind of just want a raptor. Definitely not a Spiteful Smith. Spellwork Soul Fiend. We don't have any 3s yet. Or it's a 2-drop. We will not get that many 3-drops, I fear. That's fair. Doesn't seem like we're going to get that many 3-drops. We already have 3 2-drops. Alright, let's do it. I say this as we get offered a pretty damn good 3-drop. Another Blessing of the Ancients? That seems fine. Stormwind Champ is good too. We have and we're going to have a lot of things that puts a little stuff out. I'm gonna take a Blessing of the Ancients. Is Blessing of the Ancients in the 6 bucket too? Or is Eccentric Scribe not really in the 6 bucket? What's going on here? I can't take an Infested Tauren, can I? I don't think I can. Okay. Oh, Flightmaster. That's a good 3-drop. Good, solid 3-drop. I'm not trying to restore health, but I am restoring a lot of health. So Crystal Stag is potentially okay. I don't want a Wailing Soul, but Flightmaster's fine. We'll just do a Flightmaster. Mad Bomber's a 2-drop, but I don't want it to clear my own board. I also really don't care about Rotten Apple Bomb. That's not a card that this deck needs or cares about. Mad Bomber's like unplayable though. Mistress of Mixtures, yes. 1-drops, Okay, not a Dirty Rat. Poison Seed, I think, could work for us. Because we have a whole bunch of 1/1s, right? Frost Elemental is also fine. I don't mind a Frost Elemental, but I have too many 6-mana drops. So we'll go with the Poison Seed. Power of the Wild over Mark of the Lotus, I think. Or Mark of the Lotus over Power of the Wild. Or do I just take a swipe because it goes face? Alright, so I think I have enough 2s that I don't need Power of the Wild. So it's swipe or Mark of the Lotus. I think I go Mark of the Lotus. I have 2 Blessing of Ancients already, but we'll do this. The Ruby and Egg is really good. Red Mana Worm is actually not bad for our deck. But I think this is in a Ruby and Egg deck, definitely. Right? We have so many ways to buff stuff. Amani, Forest Aid. The problem with Forest Aid is that you can't play it with the Blessing of Ancients. It is by far the highest rated card. Amani is really good when you buff it. Need 4s? Yeah, you don't need that 4 though. Like that gets your opponents to their board clears faster. Or save. Let's do it. Get a re whatever. Oh, another Mark of the Lotus. I took a Mark of the Lotus the first time, but I have a Forest Aid. Mark of the Lotus with a Forest Aid is just so good. Do I need some kind of initiative with swipe? Reach? I actually have 2 Reach cards already, Life Drinker and Starfire. So I'm not like hurting for Reach cards. Tempted to take a Power of the Wild. I don't really need 2-drops. Swipe for the enemy 1/1s. Yeah, you know what? Fine, I'll take a swipe. I have too many buff stuff. Like, I'm actually at the point where I'm like, I probably don't need to buff. This isn't a thing. None of these are things. Oh my god. Witchwood apples are crap. Healing touch I'm not even gonna look at. I guess it's a Backstreet Leper. No, maybe it's a Witchwood apple. Yeah, Treants get buffed. I think the Witchwood apple is the way to play this. Oh my god, what the hell? Am I just getting really lucky, or what is this? I need things I can play, guys. I think I might have to take a Power of the Wild. Okay, so I only have 2 3s. I'm gonna try to get more 3s later. You guys gave me a really good tip early on. I said we need to take more 3s. As for 4s, we have 1 Genzo, and that's kind of it. That's not really great. But we have 2s that cover for it. Let's do that. Good. We need 4s. Here's a Proud Defender. I'm gonna have other minions, but I just need it as a 4. Alright, Druid of the Claw is fine. We get a 5. It can be reach as well, right? Yeah. Shade Blossom, no. Lotus Agents, I guess it'll be a Lotus Agents. Actually, I don't know. Cyclotron's fine too. I don't feel like this deck is going to be hurting for size. How much taunts do we have? 1, 2. Yeah, we don't have enough taunts. I'm actually going to take a Cyclotron. Like, having a taunt is going to be useful. Flesh Eating Ghoul is going to be great here. For this deck. Grotesque Dragonhawk is not bad either, but I want things that I can actually play. I'm going to go as low as possible. Druid of the Scythe, good. Our other 3-drop. I mean, Stone Tusk Boar is not terrible for this deck. How useful is Spellbreaker in this meta, guys? Because I want to take an Acorn Bear. Okay, because I don't want to take a Spellbreaker, but I might. I don't have 4s, keep in mind. I have 2 4s. I actually don't have enough 2s to even make this work. This deck needed more, like, stuff. I'm so glad I took a Power of the Wild instead of another Mark of the Lotus. Alright. Is this what's happening, by the way? Like, this overpowered bullshit? Because this seems like I either got really lucky or the offering odds are just crazy right now.
Watch your back.
I must protect the wild.
Deck tracker and bets. Oh yeah, let's start the bets. Alright guys, bets have started. Good luck everyone. I don't even know what to bet because I don't know how good other people's decks are, but this is normally a pretty insane deck. We have 2 legit 1-drops, and then we have 6 2-drops and 4 3-drops.
For the wild.
But you know, we could also just draw like crap.
Don't forget to tip your torrent.
might sting.
Well, now you come.
For this
Okay.
Where shall I strike?
Pasak asks about my outlook on the meta. Oh, I think it's gonna be fast. Or I think being fast will win you the game. I don't know what other people are gonna do, right? Like, they could like suck at the game, but you should go fast. Because you will lose to maybe warlocks, right? You will lose to some shamans, and you will lose to, I think that's about it.
Whoa, legendary!
Daniel Moore says, it's been a while, finally got my GOAT badge back. Thanks, man. 26 months. Got GOAT, got GOAT. Do I just do this? Hit, he hits. I have this. It's all good. I think so.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Because I could Dreamway on Blessing of Ancients, and that kind of gets it out of the way, but
To Northrend!
I'm kind of okay with whatever happens here. Yeah, like, go ahead, you know, buff your weapon that you're going to hit into the 3-1 anyway. Really? You're not going to hit the 6-4? Alright. I mean, many ways to do this.
What shall we hunt?
Put it on paper.
Far be it from me.
Incredible.
Uh-huh. It's about to get more incredible. Can I put deck tracker up? Yes. Yes, I can. 1 second.
Put it on paper.
Rach, is that Grinning go feeling better today? I feel pretty good. Still not done being sick yet, but
Oh, up to no good? Me too.
I get it.
so eccentric scribes. Pretty good. Pretty good. And we still like just wrecked them.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Side effects? No.
Alright, let's do this. I could Henchline Hogsmeade, and then he pings, and then I Mad Bomber. I think that's better than if I just Mad Bomber. And then I miss. He trades. Oh, but then I have a Henchclan Hugsteed. No, I'm actually good. We'll do this. Just in case he doesn't have a 2-drop. Alright, fine. I'm screwed if he has a 2-3. If he has anything besides a 2-3, I'm fine. Because it's the same exact result, right? Yeah, see? If he doesn't have a 2-drop, this is the better way to play it. Because he can't ping that. And next turn I can Flight Master and make my trade. Like, even if he doesn't give me a target here. Alright, fine. That's a little awkward. I did not expect him to give me a valid target. Good Druid Scythe. Go face. Flight Master trade is also an option. Not Flight Master trade. This is a 4 damage one. It's just, it's more useful.
Hop on! We're going for a ride!
Need a key?
Or maybe not. Wait, what?
The sky is ours!
Okay, that's fine.
Job done.
Things I care less about.
Need a key?
This be our neck of the woods. This be our neck of the woods.
The sky is ours!
Need a key?
Uh-huh.
Nuts to you.
The sky is ours! Job done.
What a tragedy. Better write this down.
Mm-hmm. Boy, this guy just, like, does not care. Okay, well.
The sky is ours!
Does he have a hard removal? Because he does not have a board clear, he would have used it. And he needs a hard removal and a taunt. Okay. Congrats.
Well played.
So this is the new meta, ADWCTA. It's day 1. This is just like bad players. Also, like, our deck has to be an insane deck, right? This is not the average deck. I have no frame of reference. I don't know what Blizzard did to all the offering rates, but we just got offered bomb after bomb after bomb.
Time runs out
To
on
be fair, Eccentric Scribe is in the 6 bucket, so I think all of our bad bucket ones were actually really insanely good cards. So we just have like a deck full of bombs. But that's what happens, guys. That's what happens when you miss bucket Eccentric Scribe, a tier 1 bucket card, like a bottom of the first bucket card, and you make him a 6 bucket. And then you get someone like us, who knows what the hell's going on, and so we just draft it. I want to complete my my quest. I think I have to play Druid cards, or just cards. Free arena ticket also alters the meta. Yeah. Anyway, happy to collect my wins.
Malfurion versus Maiev.
There's a free arena ticket if you buy the package. They're advertising it. It's like 3 packs and an arena ticket. It's a 2-drop. Yeah, it's a terrible 3-drop for this particular 2-drop. That's a better one.
Hail, friend.
Alright.
What shall we hunt?
My greetings.
Hail, friend.
Power consumes me. Halt! Who goes there?
That's fine. Huh.
Hail, friend.
Always brings out the idiots. Free arena tickets.
Legendary.
Gotta kill that off, unfortunately.
Wild.
Rito says, I'm 21, someone buy me a drink or potion, whichever works. 21 months. Got goat. Got goat.
I wonder.
Okay. This is a double trade. I don't get anything out of it though.
This be our neck of the woods.
Oh, I should be taking some Dayquil. Hey, Brando, can you grab me some Dayquil and water? Thank you.
I wonder. I wonder. Hop on! We're going for a ride.
Nuts to you.
For the wild. Time waits for no one.
Riker Gaming says Underbelly Angler feels low. Yeah, we messed that one up. I read the ability wrong, or rather, I didn't consider the fact that it can, you know, Murloc, infinite Murloc. I thought it was just like if you had a Murloc in your hand, you get a card. That's how it's built. It doesn't consider, that score doesn't consider that it can redo itself.
Always gets the scoop.
What a tragedy! Better let this down.
My Starfire can keep this under control, so I'm not really scared. Starfire can't kill a 5/5 daring reporter? Oh. I didn't think about that. I guess that's true.
From nothing, power.
Quickly.
Okay. What a weird card.
For the wild.
Let's see if he figured out some board clears. I don't think he has any of his generated cards left. I think he used them all.
From nothing.
But he does have 2 shots at it. He needs like a Flame Strike or a Hellfire or something. It can happen.
From nothing, power.
I mean, we're still fine, right? We just eccentric Scribe and keep going. But this is how good eccentric Scribe is. What's he got? Oh, he did get the Vanish.
Hop on. We're going for a ride.
And a backstab. Okay. Things I don't care about.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
From nothing, power. From nothing, power.
Oh, come on.
Oh, up to no good.
This guy's just repeatedly hitting his outs.
From nothing, power.
The rage. It claims me.
For the wild.
Take this. Oh, and that.
So this is what Arena is now, guys. We are each just playing solitaire. I have no ability to predict or care about what he's going to do. He has no, I mean, he knows exactly what I'm going to do, but he has no ability to, like, do anything about it. Always preps. How many freaking preps does this guy have? He used prep on a 1 mana card? He has 10, I have 3, 4, 5. Trying to be fancy. He board cleared us, what, 3 times?
Furion versus Rexar.
And this deck can keep going with him, because we have so many recharges.
I must protect the wild.
Scribe, each scribe is a refill, Witchwood Apple's a refill, Forest 8 is 2 refills, and then we have our actual, like, small minions. That's not egg yet. He full mulliganed. I'm guessing this is not a Merps Hunter.
What shall we hunt?
Don't forget to tip your Tauren.
Got one.
We're all about healing. So far, all cards played have heal abilities. The Hunter's healing. We're healing.
I wonder.
Got one.
This might sting.
Got one.
This is better tempo, but I don't take advantage of the fact that I was going to need to be able to only heal 1 with the Mistress of Potions if I let that die with the Blessing of Ancients. I just didn't want to let go of my my pedal on the gas yet. So let's just assume he's not going to be happy.
This might sting.
Got one.
For the wild.
Let's see if he's got a follow-up. We could have Flight Mastered and, you know, spread out further, and then Blessing of Ancient. Yeah, that's good. But... can't kill it off.
What a tragedy!
Got
Gotta write
one.
this down.
Say the magic word.
Mhm.
It's good to see you again. I wonder.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
You haven't tracked me yet.
Thanks for the sub, Mr. Anson. 12 wins? We'll see. Our opponent's always trying to do weird, fancy shit. One of these days it's gonna work, right? That's what happens when you put so much swing into the game. Like, at some point, bad players are gonna stumble into ridiculous stuff. Because they're leaning into the RNG. Mm-hmm.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
For the wild.
There's nothing we can do about it unless the O2 is dead. There's nothing we can do to kill the O2, and his jank is going to win. Like, that's his entire game plan. And it's a very crappy game plan. But it's nothing that this particular deck can do anything about. So...
Put it on paper.
Pick a card. Any card.
Shaman spells are good too now. He's gonna get a game-winning one of these days. Wait, what? You have more taunts? Cool.
Time moves quickly.
Ah, that's bull.
Wonder.
I can technically play all of them, but I shouldn't.
The rage. It claims me.
I wait for no one. Go fish. Can't do that.
I just missed some damage on the face because I messed up my attacking order. Could have gotten 4 more to the face.
I wonder.
That could matter for like Starfire lethals and stuff. Alright, it probably doesn't matter.
Time moves quickly.
Well, at least he missed on one of them.
Where shall I strike?
Well played.
I went right.
Go fish. All the while.
GG. Got through his janky combo bullshit. Win the game. Like, scribes are just too strong.
Malfurion versus Medivh.
One James Boyer says, that ADWCTA, the Haunted Creeper, is as good as you were expecting so far. Oh, is the Haunted Creeper as good as you were expecting so far? We haven't gotten it. So, I think I've, like, played it in a time in which it would actually matter, like, 0 times. Ping my face. Really?
All the while.
I am okay with this.
May my ancestors watch over me.
Do this coin mark of the lotus. Nah, that's silly. That's silly. I'm not doing it. Terrible, they're all so terrible.
Time waits for no one. Hop on! We're going for a ride.
My follow-up is just gonna be Druid of the Scythe.
The rage. It claims me.
That was a weird use of Cone of Cold. I don't feel too bad about doing my subpar move, because he just Cone of Colded to deal like 1 damage on something that matters, 1 damage on something that doesn't matter, or free something. Kill yourself! Alright.
All the while. The sky is ours.
Yep, I know the bucket list, Asparagus. I've been tweeting about it. Blizzard sucks at bucketing.
Interesting.
This eccentric scribe consistency is disgusting. Yeah, I got 3 of them. I don't think you're supposed to get 3 of them. In the 6 bucket, it has reduced offering rates. Ah,
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
that's fine. I'll trade. I got more scribes. Like, scribes are as good as we said they were, right? Like, this is not a debate anymore. Go for it.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
He just used a blizzard to kill a 3-drop and half of my 6-drop. Like, I don't care. Not even half of my 6-drop. Less than half of my 6-drop. Like, that's what it takes to kill a scribe.
We're going for a
What fools these mortals be!
Uh-huh. Alright. What are we gonna do about this?
What a tragedy!
For the wild.
Put it on paper!
Hello. I have a heal. I'm gonna put him on the defensive.
Crystals! Fresh from Kazakis.
Being the 6-1. That works too. Yeah, okay.
Power consumes me.
Urasu says, "Oh snap! I tune in and ADWCTA has scrolls." Yeah, I drafted 3 of these things. Every time I saw one, I was like, "Draft." Rip him. Why I keep you, poison seeds? Why I keep you?
For the wilds.
I really should have just forested aided and like went for it, right? Because the next turn I can do the same thing.
Mine! All mine!
Oh, he's trying to play this card advantage game with me. That's not a good play. Don't do that.
For the wild.
Uh-huh. Good luck. Hosam says, ADWCTA, big fan of your YouTube videos. What's up, Hosam?
Snow nor rain nor witch.
It's a pity that doesn't even, like, do it at all.
Where shall I strike?
Well, He got scribed! Triple eccentric scribes. I wasn't even playing them like with any kind of intelligence. I just put them out. It was all just off the top of my head because I am like sick and I had to like be doing the algorithm the whole weekend.
I must protect the wild.
But I'm glad I made some sense. Yeah, I want twos. So we're facing a lot of mages. Guess they're pretty good. Are Dryads beasts? They are not. Unfortunately.
What shall we hunt?
I consider just playing the egg. But God knows when I can buff it, because the egg is not a beast either. Ooh, really? It's a coin. You can't coin out 2 3s? Or play a 2 that challenges this? What?
Power consumes me.
Got one.
Alright, he's gonna coin a 4.
Run! I will hold them off.
Right.
Got one.
Hurry! Job done.
Phineas says, Grinning Go, by the way, both Ancient Watcher and the new Arcane Watcher are not in the arena. Cool. I think Ancient Watcher was never in the arena. Like, since they did that a while ago. That's not like a new change. Glad Arcane Watcher is not in the arena, though.
This be our neck of the woods.
I need him to ping the 2-1 first, because then my Cyclotron can be played with a 1-drop. What's up, Tex? How's it going? Rajados, is that gonna go? Is arena drafts detecting cards well? ZD Man said it needs to be fixed because Blizzard messed up the first 10th, 20th, and 30th card. I'm hoping he doesn't get too much value out of that pumpkin, but unless he buffs it, I don't think he will. So, I'm not too worried. And there's a chance I could just swipe to kill it off, right? Oh, or Poison Seed.
Time waits for no one.
Oh, Wild Bread says, I really love Acorn Bear. I really like him too.
Delicious.
That's fine. These are all okay things.
For the wild.
protecting my board. I'm setting up a poison seeds.
My pretty birds.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Hop on! We're going for a ride. For the wilds. For the wilds. Time waits for no one.
Like, I don't believe that he has a board clear, and he just, like, did not use it up to this point.
I taste blood.
Well, that's actually kind of annoying.
Pick a card.
For the wild.
Alright. Need to be able to get through taunts. I have 8 damage left on the board. He has no board clears. Does he have another big taunt? Because if we don't draw Forest 8, we're actually... Oh.
What do you want?
Alright, that's fine.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
For the wild.
What's he gonna do to the eccentric scribe? Please don't have a taunt. God damn it!
It's time for a lot of blood.
It only cost my soul.
Run! I will hold
Put
the
it on paper.
For the wilds.
I need this Druid of the Claw. I technically win next turn if he has absolutely nothing with initiative in his hand. Or taunt. Or heal. Right? Because I have 1/1/1 left at the end of all this. So he needs a thing. He has 3 cards. 2 of them are not things. So he has to top deck the thing. Alright, or he can find a thing. Tech says you sound a lot better. I feel very slightly better than Sunday. Did he top deck the thing? He top decked the thing. Oh no, he did not top deck the thing. He needed 2 things. Nope, nope, he got it. He top decked it. He didn't need the draw to complete it.
For the wild.
he find a good minion?
Let's get it right this time.
Please don't have that be 4 mana or less and do something. That would be silly. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Well played.
GG.
Well played.
Super buff spider! Let's update the title. Though Wolf says, man, this meta is so stupid. Yeah, have you seen what our opponents have been trying to do? The last mage was like the only one that tried to do normal things. And it felt like he had the least chance, you know? Like if I were to rate my opponents, I was like, yeah, no, that guy doesn't have it. He's not gonna. Huh?
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Oh, you guys don't think I'm gonna lose this game? I'm gonna lose this game, guys.
Side effects? No.
See, I already made a misplay.
Trust me. This might sting.
Power consumes me.
Huh? Oh.
I wonder. Perish.
That was a thing.
I take this. Oh, and that.
Mm-mm.
Hop on! We're going for a ride.
So for those who are wondering when this card is better and when this card is worse, when you have the board, this card is better. When you don't have the card, this card is worse. If you keep playing this card and you're like, oh my god, this card is so bad, the Flightmaster, then you probably don't have the board. So, like, get the board first. And if you have a deck that doesn't get the board, then don't take this card. But really, you should have the board. People are not playing aggressive enough. You know, notice how we, like, pretty much always have the board? And we have, like, 2 1-drops, 6 2-drops, 4 3-drops.
The sky is ours.
Betrayal's decent here. Betrayal?
I just
Nope. Nope. We didn't even need any scribes here. Let's go. Central Scribe is rated a 152 on our tier list. It is the best card, the best neutral in any set ever printed outside of the Ongoro cards. And Blizzard put it in the 6th bucket. And it has an offering bonus. So, you see it a lot apparently, even though it's in the 6th bucket. And whenever I see it in the 6th bucket, I take it. And you know, we win by doing stuff like that. Yes, Wizard of Wall, I did say 6th bucket. The other card, the Henge Clan Hogsteed, that at least I thought was really good, is in that same bucket. Elias Full says, that Rocky Flintstone, he hasn't faced a Warlock yet, though. Low odds. Very low odds.
Got something to hide?
What shall we hunt? A stranger will offer you aid.
Really? That seems like a bad idea, dude.
Got one.
Mm-hmm. He has no buffs or 4 mana. Which means he has no buffs, period.
Which path to choose?
Mine!
Oh. What is that? The hell is that? Not a thing? Squirrels are beasts.
I wonder. What to do?
This be our neck of the woods.
Accidents. They happen, you know?
What fools these mortals be!
He has 1 spell in them, and that's his top deck.
I wonder.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Got one.
Nuts to you.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Pick a card.
Got one.
Nuts to you.
Time waits for no one.
Ugh. I can't give him the initiative. I force him to take a bad trade.
Follow the rules.
Okay.
The master hungers.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. So what do I have? Four, that's 8. 8 plus, yup. Oh wait. Do I have lethal? And yeah, I have lethal.
Well, the battle is over. You win.
Okay, we are at 8-0 now. Keep this title updated. And the Forest Aid we've like almost never drawn. That's how sad it is.
Legendary.
Druid does not need anything to do with nature.
You asked for it.
As long as it's got scribes. Yeah, I'm not Stone Tusk pouring out first. That's not a winning strategy. Mullybach, 44 months. Mullybach says, I listened to 4 hours of ADWCTA on a soapbox and I liked it. Anyway, thanks for the arena set review. No problem. Glad so many people enjoyed it. I was really struggling in it. Sick at having to give like a 4-hour monologue. It's more than 4 hours. Actually, no, it might be just like 4 hours. I'm thinking about putting the... like when I put the podcast up, what it added up to. Anyway, are we not going to curve out? That's going to be a problem. We have not curved out only once, and it was very early on against a terrible opponent. Oh, it's not going to be good. We're not winning this game. We are not winning this game. Okay, at least he didn't have anything. That's like helpful. Are these beasts? Do Druid the Scythe turn into beasts? Yeah, you're beasts.
The rage. It claims me.
Because this is kind of terrible, but with a Marquee Asheraj it becomes pretty good. Otherwise I would have just Fellworked and Genzo'd, but it's very easy to... Wait, what?
Pick a card. Any card.
I don't really understand what he's trying to do. Why would you not play something into a 2/4?
Power consumes me. Go fish.
Okay, that didn't really do much.
Run! I will hold them off.
Perish.
But that has to be done.
Time waits for no one.
Go fish.
Okay. Okay.
Dance with me.
Wanna blow something up?
Wow. Really?
For the wild.
What shall we hunt?
I'll play this card advantage game with you.
What a tragedy!
For the wilds.
Creeper's been carrying far more. Dude, Wolf, what games are you watching? Creeper's barely done anything for us. It like it just hasn't shown up. It's not that it was bad when it did show up.
My eyes are open.
Oh, not gonna heal his face, huh? Okay. Well, let's see how much more you can heal. Ah, crap. Don't heal, don't heal. No heal, no heal. Good, good. Just taunt, just taunt. Easy taunts. Easy taunts. I mean, he's dead on the board, but easy taunts.
Well played.
You see how good that Scribe is? He couldn't even remove it. Like, he's fearing for his life, and he's just like, there's no good chance to remove the Scribe. He had so many, like, good ways to remove the Scribe. I think the people who are underrating Scribe are like, oh, it's so easy to kill the 4 health. Yeah, it is.
Malfurion versus Maiev!
None can escape my fury.
I must protect the wild.
Yeah, I'm not keeping this wipe. Oh god, oh god.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh god. Oof, oof, oof. Gotta change my robe.
How much is this worth to you?
I can't hero power. Doesn't actually like get the job done. But fine. Like Flight Master does nothing.
This be our neck of the woods.
Okay.
Time waits for no one.
What shall we hunt?
Debating between the 2/1/1s and a Nerubian egg.
I'm not ready.
Should have done the Nerubian egg. Should have done the egg.
Time waits for no one.
So we're trying to play a card advantage game now, and he's going to win this card advantage game. But that is not what we are concerned with.
What a tragedy!
What we are concerned with is doing shit like this, so that when he does win the card advantage game, we win the other game.
I'll put it on your head.
Yes. That's what I want to see. That anti-tempo.
Crusade! Smart move.
Yep. He's done. He knows it was only a matter of time. And that is one more Scribe doing its job. See, the Scribe comes out. They can't even remove it, even though it only has 4 health. Like, the 4 health is a total, like... It's a total trap.
Malfurion versus.
Well, I'm glad I'm able to show how great Scribe is on the very first run. Just so there's no doubt. Like, this is not like a... I don't know. This is like a very, very clear thing. Like, Scribes are overpowered for a neutral card. And that Blizzard didn't even recognize that from their own card. Like, I don't know.
Job's done.
Like, it's just so... you add a bunch of numbers. It's not that hard to figure out that Scribe is going to be, like, at least super good, right? Even if you don't get the exact number precisely right. Like, you can't think Scribe is below, like, a 130.
Trust me.
On our list, at least. That doesn't make sense to me.
Whoa, legendary!
Oh, this is terrible. I have to, though. This is a terrible draw. He has a coin, too. He can do anything.
Time waits for no one.
Save so hard. Blaze Ninja says 100 bucks as Scribe gets nerfed. Is it good and constructed too? I don't think it's actually like nerf levels of good and constructed.
What to do?
What shall we
For
hunt?
the wild.
I take this!
That's good. That's pretty desperate. Uh-oh. Okay, it's not very desperate. It's like the opposite of desperate. It's undesperate. Mm-hmm. Like, no amount of desperateness.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
He got his combo out. Huh? Okay. We have more?
How much is this worth to you?
Alright.
For the wilds.
Got one.
Job done.
Still has a coin.
I just want some peace and quiet!
Swipeable thing.
Oh, that's no
Alright.
good.
It's not a very swipeable thing. Yeah, okay. Alright.
I wonder. What to do?
I think this is too much for a swipe. No. This is probably what we need for a
Time
swipe.
waits for no one.
Like, I know he has 2 more 1/1s that he needs to play, but this is still better. We have to win on the eccentric scribes. And in order to do that, we need to make sure he can't just rush us down once we scribe, right? Because scribes don't have taunts or anything. They're really a lot better if you're on the board. So if we're not going to be on the board, we need at least some amount of health.
Double time and double pay.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat
Double
it.
time and double pay.
Crap. Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
What a tragedy! That was down.
Can't kill me yet. Ah. That card. The counter. So sad. So that card seems good in a scribe meta. Yep. Alright. 1 card counter scribe. Pretty well. And that is Batterhead. You will see Batterhead once in a blue moon. It is significantly over bucketed for what it does. So in a scribe meta, it's probably not that bad. But that's only because scribe is heavily under bucketed, so everyone should be taking scribe. You can't have any reasonable belief that they know how to interpret data, because interpreting data is not like a skill in and of itself. It's a skill tied to understanding the game. And they just don't have an understanding of how Arena works. Which is like the saddest thing, because it should be way harder to understand how Constructed works. And Arena is like limited, right? Everything's randomized. So if you understand how Hearthstone works, you should understand how Arena works. And they just kind of don't.
Side effects? No. Trust me. This might sting.
Okay, another hunter not smorking.
This might sting.
That card was just drafted in a hunter that is 10-1. Like, what the hell?
Pick a card. Any card.
Seriously, what the hell?
This might sting.
For this what to do? Go fish.
Time waits for no one.
Wanna blow something up?
Of course. Of course.
What a tragedy! Better
Why not attack first? Because I wanted to trade afterwards. If I attacked first and traded, it would have had a higher chance to hit my other minions. Maybe I should. I don't know the exact numbers there.
What a tragedy! This be our neck of the woods.
Put it on paper.
Scribes versus Lions. Let's see if he has Unleash. Like, if he's not gonna smork, I'm gonna smork.
I let the dog.
Fine. Really? Really? I can tell you that ain't right. Oh, unless he has something. Nope, he does not have something. Jeez.
Well played.
Nuts to you!
This is really hard
Put it on
lethal.
paper.
GG. Scribes better than High Mage. Confirm? Don't know how much clearer it can get than that.
Malfurion versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
I must protect the wild.
Toss it all. I can't even bore. Terrible.
Time waits for no one.
So we're gonna lose this.
For the wild.
I want your hero power, Rogue. It's so much better than our hero power.
For the wild.
It's so much better than our hero power.
A stranger will offer you aid.
Oh my god. This is such a terrible draw. Like, we're not just like not curving out. We are consistently anti-curving out. He's not even doing anything, by the way. Like, this guy probably has a handful of removals, and he's like, come on, just play something.
For the wild.
Side effects? No.
Hey, he's gonna heal me.
Trust me.
I'm up to no
That's
good.
nice.
Me too.
I love how he's just this like weird like combo-y deck that is not doing anything. Because we are not allowing him to do anything with it. I only have spells.
What to do?
I make 2, 3, 4s. Probably the best.
Time waits for no one.
Why not just scribe and pray? I don't think, like, he kills the scribe, he has 4 1/1s to trade into my 1/1s, and then he goes forward, and he has more stuff. Or he just goes face, and my scribe can't do anything. Like, and buffing the scribe doesn't do anything. So, I'm kind of just incentivizing him to make some trades for now, right? I'm like, oh yeah, I'll play the long game too. And then I'll try to like forest aid my way out of it or something. Yeah, that's no good.
Jade Serpent guide you.
Seriously? So we lose. His Cho is better than our Cho.
tragedy. Better write this down.
GG. We lost this from the beginning. That Cho just locked it down. Before I can see it, I'll show him the Cho.
Just act natural.
Ooh, he's taking it to the face. Interesting. Wait, what? Okay, he messes up. No, I can't win if I play that. I don't really have other things to play though.
Job done.
Oh no, is he not gonna see the Cho? Oh wait, he has lethal on the board. No, he doesn't. He needs 1 damage. He has a damage. And he never saw the Cho. He didn't even know how hard he won. Alright.
Malfurion versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
I must protect the wild.
Mark Victor says, "That Grinning Goat, do you like the new meta? I play versus 2 Kazakuses." I said I hated the new meta before there was even a new meta. There was no way Blizzard could make this a balanced meta. Like, this was designed to be a shit show.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
So no one should be surprised, and no one should be like, I don't know what the other thing is, but just everyone should just be accepting that this is what Blizzard wanted, and this is what Blizzard got.
This might
And it's gonna be fine in that most players are probably gonna like how crazy and wild and unbalanced it is. Because most people don't take Arena very seriously. But still, even within this, what Blizzard did was terrible.
The rage. It blaze like steel.
Your magic shall not save you.
Aww, I wish he preemptively hit it. That would have been nice.
For the wild.
This might sting.
Alright. Alright, Scribes. It's your time to shine.
You can't hide from me.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real good.
What a tragedy. Better write this
Job
down.
done.
Nah, throw your 4/6 in. Use the dagger on one of them. Play more stuff.
Your rage sustains me.
Okay, that's kind of annoying. Less annoying. Oh god. I don't think there's anything else we could do.
Time waits for for no one.
Do I just go face and hope for the best? No. I don't want him to have two things alive. He then kills one of my 3 drops and then we're in. No.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
This is fine.
Hop on! We're going for a ride. Time waits for no one.
The goal is to force him to make trades, play the Mad Bomber, get Valley off of it.
Oh, up to no good? Me too.
Trade. Great. That's fine. That was not a win for him. That was. That other one was a win.
Wanna blow something up?
Nice.
You are no fun!
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
He has card advantage so far. All good. These are things I am willing to do. He has 5 mana. Oof. He just goes for it, huh?
Hoo-hoo, yeah, you got it!
For the wild.
Halt! Who goes there?
Okay.
I usually work alone.
Very annoying. Okay. At least card advantage wise, that works out well. Good.
For the wilds. Hop on! We're going for a ride.
Cool.
Where shall I strike? For the wilds.
Oh, I need to get bailed out here. My health is low now, right? So the scribe is not as good. You can't just put a scribe out there and hope for the best. Like, we did this instead of putting a scribe because this was actually better than a scribe. Alright, that's fine. Oh, that's not fine. He had to draw the number 1 card in Rogue. That was top deck the turn before. One, two, hit one. Alright. We haven't lost. I think we lose to like anything now. I don't think there's a thing we can draw that we don't lose.
Well played.
GG. Alright, 11 wins. Not bad. We had a very unfortunate start. Not as unfortunate as our last loss, but these are all pretty tough starts. And when you're playing a tempo deck, you have a bad start against a good deck with a player who doesn't mess up, you're gonna have a tough time. Still pretty good for our first run. Showing the power of the eccentric scribe. Whoa! Commander Rissa. Interesting.